everyone. Welcome to my YouTube stories by Anjali. In today's video, we are going to see the new series in our YouTube channel, that is Generative AI and LLM series. As many of my subscribers have been requesting me to start a video in these concepts, I have come up with the concepts related to these generative AI and LLM concept. So let us dive deep into the video. But I would like to give a brief introduction of what are the concepts that we are going to learn in this series. Firstly, I would like to get started what exactly the generative AI and what is the history of AI and how it is different from the traditional concepts like artificial intelligence and machine learning and deep learning. And also we'll be seeing what exactly the generative AI models and how they are developed and what are LLMs and what are the different types of LLMs and how you can develop the chatbots using the LLMs. So all these concepts will be covered in this series. So let us dive deep into the video, and pertaining to today, that means in this video, we are going to see the basic introduction concepts. So let us dive deep into the video. Before going to that, I would like to request to all my subscribers a big thank you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, and also requesting to the new watchers to please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel AI Stories by Anjali. So let us dive deep into the video. Why we are studying generative AI? Why exactly now? So this is a big question that arises in our mind whenever we are learning any new technology, not only the generative AI, right? So firstly, the word AI means artificial intelligence, and it has been uh, emerging every day, and you are exactly seeing different AI powered products and you are using too in your daily life. However, with the advent of ChatGPT in November 2022, many of us have been using it's like for everything. We are asking so many questions to ChatGPT and it can able to answer you very instantly, right? So why these products have been getting demand? What exactly that they are doing with the help of these products? First thing is, if you observe, the technology has been growing very fast, and we as a humans, we want to do everything and simple in a simple way, right? And we don't want to take any risk or any other hurdles in our life, and always we want to automate the things. For example, whenever we are in 1990s, we don't have TVs or smartphones. Of course there will be, but very few, right? But with the help of television we can able to see different shows or like that. After that, we have been using mobile phones, and of course there is internet, but we don't have smartphones. After that, the smartphones have been came. So now everything we are watching by sitting in our homes. So that means the technology has been increasing and developing very fast, and people who are consuming the fruit of the technology has been growing fast. Similarly, with the help of generative AI, all the things have been automated and it helps us to keep it the simple way of consuming or using the things, right? So that is why we are learning generative AI. With the help of generative AI, you can make or automate the task and reduce the manual work labor. So that is the main reason that why we are studying generative AI. And why exactly now? Because now the demand has been increasing and people's wish have been so drastically changed. So what is the main value of generative AI? First thing is the value to create, value to synthesize, value to automate, and whatnot. There's many more things. And one common thing about generative AI is it is basically using the text data, and it is making some wonders with the text data. And previously we have the text data and we have the concepts of dealing with text data, and also we have some chatbots that are built. But with the help of generative AI, the results are so surprised, and it is very, very drastically improving day by day with the advent of new frameworks in Python. So that is, and all these factors have been make the value of generative AI to a next level. So this is one common thing that I will say to all the people when they are about to learn generative AI, because everybody is wondering that the jobs will get reduced and the AI will replace everything. But there is a person called Ginny Ramotti, a former CEO of IBM. He has said in one of his speech like, the real power of artificial intelligence is in augmenting human intelligence and not replacing it. So that's what we should understand, and we should not be in a panic state like AI will take off everything. Why all the hype? Because the generative AI is replacing the old model of artificial intelligence, and it is very closer to the human functioning, and it is actually synthesizing of human intelligence. So the generative AI roots lies in machine learning, and what exactly it is doing. First, it is learning, that is through deep learning, and then it is adapting, that means through machine learning, and third, it is automating, that is usually using artificial intelligence. So the generative AI roots are these three, that is deep learning, machine learning, artificial intelligence. So what basically it is doing, it is learning, it is adapting, and it is automating. So these are the three principles of generative AI. What is the difference between the traditional computing and machine learning? So traditional computing means we are giving the input and we are getting, and you will expect the output. But in machine learning, you are giving the input and you're giving the output, but the machine will understand how the output is generated from the input. So this is all about learning the pattern, whereas traditional computing is not understanding the pattern but simply delivering for us the output. So this is the basic diagram that you can understand very easily. That means in the machine learning concepts, you're giving the input, that is data, and you're giving the output, that is the desired format, and the machine will understand how the data is being converted into output through programming. So basically, we want to learn the patterns with a minimal or no human intervention. That means with no explicit programming. So this is what machine learning means. And there are various applications of machine learning, and there are various concepts in machine learning too. So these are some concepts like AI, data mining, classification, neural networks, autonomous, analyze, improves, learning, algorithm, deep learning. So what these three are not concepts, but these three is like the principles, what I could say. That means through learning, it improves and it analyzes and it will automate the actions through algorithms. The core foundations of generative AI are these three, what we have discussed in our previous diagrams. First is artificial intelligence, that means to automate. So what exactly that means? It's nothing but it's the ability to learn and reason similar to humans. So that is what artificial intelligence means. And whereas machine learning, the ability to learn without human intervention, whereas deep learning means it is a subset of ML focused on creating neural networks, especially neural networks, and to adapt and learn on the large amounts of data. So these three are the core foundations for generative AI. And these three are related but not the same. And of course, ML and deep learning are the subset of artificial intelligence. Now coming to the history. So many of you have been confused, like since now the ChatGPT is coming and is AI is the latest running technology, but not. Because the AI has been invented in 1970s itself, and it has been emerging. In 1970s, the AI winter has started, and in 1980s, the probabilistic model has been invented, and in 1990s, the revival of machine learning has been done, and in 2000, we are experiencing the big data and deep learning, and from 2010 until present, the rise of AI and generative models have been emerging. And this is the AI timeline that you could see, and there are different types of algorithms as well as devices that have been developed through using artificial intelligence. Next, coming to the how ML has been led to generative AI. So as we discussed the history, so currently these are the top generative AI models, that is GPT, BERT, GANs, Transformers, and many more. So this is the evolution tree of LLMs. So from 2018 until today, it has been continuously evolving. So what are generative models? Generative models are nothing but which will generate the new data samples based on the distribution of the training set. That means it is a subset of machine learning. With the help of data that we provided, it will generate a new data sample. So that's what exactly a generative model means. And there are different types of generative models. They are variational autoencoders, which we call as VAEs, autoregressive models, which we call AR in short form, and generative adversarial networks, GANs, and large language models, that is LLMs, using transformers. And there are many more. And I have shown you different types of LLMs and currently using in current world. And these are some top widely known generative models. They are GPT. In its full form, it is called Generative Pre-trained Transformer, and BERT, which is called Bidirectional Encoder Representations from Transformers. And the third is Llama 1.2, that is Large Language Model Meta AI. So Meta has been developing this Llama 1 and 2. And these are the applications using generative AI. There are many applications like Jasper, Green, Flyte, etc. And of course, some of the applications that you might be using in your daily life. Next, let us see what exactly the difference between generative AI and traditional AI. If you observe here in the diagram, let us say a small example that you're feeding the images of dogs and you have one model which is developed, and whenever you give a picture like this is a dog, like a new picture, and you can able to identify whether, like if you ask a question like this is a dog, then if it is a dog it will give yes, and if it is not a dog it will say no. But in generative model, if we like, you will just train your model from various sources, that the text, using text, and in the prompt if you ask what is a dog, then output will be like a dog is an animal. So generative means it is a generating, it is understanding, that means it is a learning, it is adapting, and it is automating, and whenever we ask the question it is giving the answer. It is a generating the answer, but it is not identifying whether yes or no. It can able to identify in itself, and it can able to tell the answer, it can able to generate the answer like how human says. Like if a human is asked some question and human will reply with answer. Similarly, a generative model will reply with an answer. So that is what a difference between normal discriminative models and generative models. So these are the common differences between discriminative models and generative models. That means discriminative. So what I have seen, like either yes or no, like modeling the conditional probability of the labels given input data, and generative means aim to model joint probability distribution of data, that is input data plus labels. And in discriminative models, you are making the predictions, whereas in generative models, whatever the data that you have fed, you are learning from that, and we can generate the new data. So in discriminative, we are just classifying the new data, but in generative, you are generating the new data. So that is the main difference between discriminative and generative models. And of course, there are various differences in respect to complexity, in respect to the models, how they build, and we will be discussing about those concepts in our further videos. But today, as keep it simple, we have learned the basic differences between generative AI models and discriminative models. Remember like this, generative AI is a technology and it is a subset of machine learning, and it basically does three things. One is learning through deep learning concepts, and second is adapting using machine learning concepts, and third is automating, so using artificial intelligence. And basically generative models will generate the new things with the help of data that what we fed. So this is the concepts that we have learned, and there are three common generative AI models what we have seen: GPT, BERT, and LLM.